My name's Leah Metzger, and I study at Middlebury College, where I'm doing international and global studies with a minor in linguistics. So I was interested in finding an opportunity where I'd be able to do research on some topic relating to international relations, and I was looking for an opportunity where I'd be doing my own research, but I'd also have some sort of mentorship. So mostly I've been working with my supervisor on the non-alignment movement database. So I've been working with her on the database to create content and to update it. And then I've also been doing my own personal research where I'm looking at how strategies that are typically used in intercultural education can be applied to disarmament education. So we all are choosing our own topics for our independent research, and I already knew a little bit about I knew about intercultural education because I've done a few programs with that in the past, so I thought I would take that knowledge and try to apply that to disarmament-related issues. So we start at 8:30, and usually we'll spend a little time having coffee and catching up, and then I'll usually get started on my independent research until usually 10 o'clock when we have our lecture, which goes until noon, and then we'll have lunch, and afterwards we usually spend the afternoon working on our own personal research, or that's when I'll meet with my supervisor and we'll work on the NAM database, or we'll just keep working on our research. For my own research, it's been by myself, but for some of the work on the NAM database, I've been working with Allie. And I think overall, I've learned a lot from the other interns, whether we're formally collaborating on a project or just discussing what we're doing. We're actually pretty spread out. We have some people doing very STEM-related research, and then some people doing very theoretical-related research or things related to environmental studies, or in my case, intercultural education. So when we're talking about that, we're all learning a lot about things that many of us are not familiar with. I think the best part has been having a lot of free range in terms of choosing a topic to research. So I came in here having a few ideas about what I wanted to do, but it was really exciting to be able to seriously explore all of them and to have a lot of resources and make that decision myself in a context outside of a normal college class. I think I've learned to be more self-directed in terms of finding sources, like written sources, or in terms of figuring out the people that I need to reach out to, and also just scheduling my days in terms of when I'm going to do what part of what project. So that's challenging because I think in college courses that's more laid out for you, and you have someone telling you you need to do this by this day. But here it's much more fluid. But I think that is a skill that I'm going to need to use even just next year when I'm doing a senior thesis, or in years beyond when I'm doing something of a much larger scale. So I'm interested in a career in research and teaching. So I think having this experience doing my own research outside of the context of a college class has been really helpful. I've learned that it's a lot of fun, but I've also learned about the challenges of it and what it means to actually be the person who's finding your resources, like doing that for yourself, I guess. So I think that's been a really helpful thing, though. So I've been running a lot along the recreational trail that goes all along the coast, which is really beautiful. I'm not used to running in places this pretty. And also just been exploring. This past weekend I went to the aquarium, and it was pretty cool. The otters are really cute. I would say it's a really good opportunity if you're interested in self-directed research and also interested in learning. I'd say 90% of the time here, I'm just learning new material, and that's pretty exciting.